And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Miami's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways. Possible, and just let him go to work.
Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now, getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gonna let it fly. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. Tough slanting in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Winston. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to
hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brewer. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Bringing the heat. It's on target and complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride at the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Man, they have been great on fourth down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. Into the end zone, and it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The Aggies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw. It's Winston. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wow, the Canes are known for big-time playmakers. Tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. the Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to keep it in the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Going with the ground game left. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Winston. Here comes the heat. Got his man. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Finding open areas. Good, solid tackle. Texas A&M going quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Tempo and overdrive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. Grabs it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To throw, it's Winston. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
The Canes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fakes to grab. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Yeah. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. To the air, it's Winston. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Winston. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Give to the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's open on the right. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And wings it incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Winston. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. And you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. This is a money play on third and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Dropping back, it's Winston. Oh, they're after him. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll try the left side. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the tailback. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Winston. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Winston. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Under fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory.